ba an fito ba wallahi an fito wallahi an fito nan iya mutanen mu ne na turun wada gaba da baya kai Kaduna an fito wallahi Kaduna an fito see people tsora uba ya mutanen mu na tudun wada kenan
We have done some polling. Nigerians are tired of the APC. We know that. We have polled that. There is 91% disapproval of this administration across the country. 91% disapproval. It's the worst in Nigeria's history. And I have mentioned some time ago that in many parts of the country, particularly in the southeast and the north, President Tinubu has 91% disapproval rating. Even in Lagos, he has 78% disapproval rating. Okay, in some states,
and that's a scientific poll.
It's a scientific poll,
right.
and in some states in the southwest, he's doing a bit better. Ondo Ekiti, he's doing better than 78% disapproval rating, but there is nowhere he's doing better than 50%, even in the southwest. The guy is gone. He's performed miserably. The economy has tanked. The security architecture has failed. There are no clear trade, industrial, and investment policies. Everything is going wrong.
Tinubu is said to destroy that by saying let them go physically to every ward to vote. What's your take as a guy?
Yeah, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you're watching us from. Remember one and the only friend evangelist Benjamin just saying, is this Nachi, my beloved brother. Bola Ahmed, I do tell people that he's a one-man mopo. Although before he get to the office, how did he get to the office in the first place? You know, there is something when I was talking with City Stand, I told them there are two things that is going to play in 2027. The two things are this. Tinubu is not going to win election because in Nigeria, we don't have election. What we are running is election. So for Tinubu to run election, he's going to lose. But for Tinubu to run selection, he's going to win. You understand? Because selection was what brought him into the power. And this is not the first time. You can check in 2003 when he was going to the second DC. You will agree with me. In first tenure in 1999 when I voted for him under AD, you know, he won. But in second tenure of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, when Funshaw Williams contested under PDP against him, Funshaw Williams defeated him. But that was when I began to hear Tiwantiwa, and I asked, what is the meaning of Tiwantiwa? This one that Finaly is coming up with Tiwantiwa. They say na our own. What do you mean? Omawani, they're not allowed. Okay, File, Jeko law, Toba Shetan, Iwani. You understand? So by the time he finished, that Funshaw Williams will come up. Unfortunately for the young man, the late Funshaw Williams, when it is his turn, then they turn him into a grave. So he never had the opportunity, you know, to fulfill his destiny in terms of political career. You understand? And that was what brought this man, what is he called? Fashola into power. Kosikoro, Sibo. You know, both of them contested and Fashola won. Fashola won the first tenure, but his second tenure of Fashola, you know, remember in the first tenor he said, now Olodo they repeat class. But in the second tenor of Fashola, Agbaje defeated is it Femi or what is it? Agbaje, somebody Agbaje, Jimmy Agbaje defeated Fashola in second tenor. They played the game and they used yes.
So why?
Excuse me. In the first tenor, I said the way Fashola carried it, just like what is happening today in Nigeria. So people, the Lagosians never welcome Fashola that second tenor. They did not like it. His way of doing things. So, but Agbaje defeated him. Yes, second tenor Agbaje defeated Fashola. But it was played again, leaked to the favor of Fashola incumbent government. You understand? You see, if you watch all this, that is why I said that the only thing that will keep Bola Ahmed Tinubu in power come 2027 is through the means which he enter, rigging. But when you go to the platform of the free and fair election, credibly, that is not going to win. You see, the system is coming up now with the INEC. And this system, all this way, why? We have been voting like that. We have been going on like that, of which they did it and they even did to favor him. He never complained. But to see the way it's coming now, that everybody must appear before the INEC officials, they will see, because when they see you, your age matters, according to the law. If you are not up to 18 years, you are not eligible to vote. You understand? And you and I know vividly well that in the north, underage do vote. In the north, underage do cast their vote. So this time around, Bola Ahmed Tinubu is coming in a smoking form to break the wings of the northern elders elites. All those caliphates he want to do, because they have seen the handwriting on the board that these people want to, by fire, by all means, remove him from office. She understand? You see why he came up with that idea. They are not happy with him. Not only Sultan of Sokoto, El-Rufai, who supported the Tinubu so seriously for him to get to the power, is now out. He has backed out.
But do you think that
yes, of course. He knows some, even if he didn't know, or he knows some, and he holds some. And there is another northern, what is it called? Is it Garadim or Banjimi whatsoever? Another northern have already come categorically and openly told Bola Ahmed Tinubu, you see 2027, the same way we put you, we go remove you from Asoro. They vow to do what? To remove him. So himself is doing, he did not start the game. Now tika level he uses to enter. That tika, they want to use it to remove him. Because they are the same set of people that put him there. The same set is fighting him now. Do you understand? So far, so good. Anyhow, Bola Ahmed Tinubu know, which I told you, he will play it to make sure he retain power. Because I have seen the handwriting on it. It's not going to be easy. Thirdly, the Nigerian citizen, the people of Nigerians are not happy with the Bola Ahmed Tinubu way of leadership. Yes, his policies. Do you know the tax is coming? 5% tax again in fuel. So every fuel you buy, there is a tax for it. Taxing. What is that tax you are collecting? What are you bringing it out? What is the citizen, the people benefiting? What are we benefiting? Which one are you putting on the board for people to enjoy? What is the citizen benefiting from Nigerian government? From this government, please, what are we benefiting? Just busy taxing everybody. Just collecting and obstructing from us. Taking from, they did not, funny enough, no provision of job.
But he said we should be patient with his policy.
Patient till death, till grave.
But we're just 2 years in the game. It's just 2 years.
Just 2 years. Bola Ahmed Tinubu have only 1 year left.
1 year.
1 year.
At least 2 years now.
He have ruled 2 years. He had only 2026. Because even in that 2026, not a full year. He's going to use for half a year. Because the remaining one till 2027 is going to be all about campaign. So how many years do you think he has now to work? Since throughout the 2 years, he cannot give us one thing. The other time they came up with a propaganda of a refinery working. Up to today, is there any one refinery that work? The other one, they come for coastal road, they can to us. Up to today, is it working? No, please.
No,
They are working on it.
I met people, they say they are
Okay, you met people. Try and visit the place. Stop meeting people.
No.
Stop meeting people.
There is progress.
There is a progress. What would you expect them to tell you? Was there no progress in the refinery, which at the end of the day, the whole case, the whole matter died down, close. Matter shut down. Even the man that hold the contract is not even in Nigeria. He's enjoying himself in overseas. Yes, and nothing happened. Government did not demand for him. Tinubu did not ask anything. This is a game. Bring the money. Let's share it. Let us bring one agenda to deceive the Nigerians, to deceive people. Place it on air. They are good in placing a project on air without doing what? Doing it, carrying it out. That is what this government is all like. They are good at it, and they are charging, implementing it very soon. Now you begin to ask you. Very soon that we leave that after the what is it called, fuel 5% tax. They will begin to charge you tax for this bottled water that you are buying. Very soon, watch out. If Bola Ahmed Tinubu continues, bottled water, if you buy bottled water, water charges. Electricity now, they are charging you for tax. You are paying tax in electricity. Very soon now, you walk out for street, you go pay tax. From Foju Akpa, Ndara. Gather the money from the citizen, from the people, into their own purse, but not bringing anything out for the people to benefit. Go to other countries. Do you know, as we speak now, ordinary Burkina Faso here today, their citizens are entitled of some certain things from their governments. Do you know that in Libya, before the Oyibos come to scatter Libya, if you are 18 years, you know, one thing is that many people don't, especially the West here, doesn't travel much, apart from, what is it called? London. If you move around, you will agree with me. Libya before, under Gaddafi, 18 years old is entitled or self-contained. Are you hearing me? This thing I'm telling you, do your findings. If you are 18 years old before under Gaddafi, you are entitled of 18, at least self-contained as a citizen of that country. Do you know that if you are not working in Libya under the late Gaddafi, you are entitled of 5 dinars every Friday? You go to bank and to ATM and withdraw 5 dinars and use it for the weekend until you get a job. Did they have resources more than Nigeria? They don't have. Are you hearing me? But to look at Nigeria, look at it, Nigeria, upon all the resources that God has blessed this country with. Look at me and you. Nigeria, funny enough, let me tell you, do you know that Nigerians are still running to Libya? Despite the fact that Libya is into crisis, Nigeria is still preferring Libya for you to see as worse as Nigeria has become. Nigeria is running again to Ukraine, where they are fighting war, where they are throwing bombs. They are running to Ukraine for you to see how worse Nigerian government have, the level they have brought this country. They have messed it up because of their political sentiment and political self-centered political greediness. Have killed the progress, the success, and the blessing that God has blessed this country with. So far, so good. Bola Ahmed Tinubu, whichever way he like, let him strategize. But in 2027, he will have Nigerians to contend with. If the election comes free and fair, I say something on City Stand and I repeat it again, that me that is speaking to you here, if I have a sponsor in 2027, I will defeat Bola Ahmed Tinubu under a platform of free and fair election. I will defeat him. Do you understand? It's not a matter of mouth. No, it's not a matter of mouth. Because Nigerians are tired with his policies, with his way of leadership. Nigerians are tired. They are fed up. You understand? Yes, he's on vacation. I know that he's on vacation. I'm not against his vacation, this thing, traveling, but I am against his policies and the policy he will come back is going to come back with. That is what I am not happy about, and that is why I spoke on my mind. I have my own view regard to this. The remaining one is between him and God.
To the West, they are forcibly occupying their land and telling them that they cannot do anything about it. A whole presidency in a country openly and brazenly supporting terrorists. All of you watching and listening all over the world, you know that Miyetti Allah is a terrorist organization. You know that. They have killed. They have said that Benue State is theirs for the taking as a spoil of war. All of you are aware of it. You know what they are doing. Anywhere you have Fulani headsmen, terrorists for that matter, they tell you, oh, they are pastoralists. They are allowed to do their businesses in the forest. All of you are aware of it. But you kept quiet, hoping that somehow Tinubu will emerge as the president, or an Igbo man will come as the president, and your family will start enjoying. But in the meantime, you have no more farmlands, you have no more forests, you have nowhere you can call your own home. The same stupidity exhibited by Hausa peasants that enabled Fulani to take Sokoto from them, that enabled Fulani to take Katsina from them, that enabled Fulani to take even Kanu from them. Every Hausa land is occupied either by a Fulani emir or a Fulani governor. Some of you don't want to reason, you don't ever learn that the main aim of Fulani is to conquer your land and enslave you. Look at Hausa people today. As I wrote yesterday, they are worse than a discarded tissue paper. They are worth nothing. Only their language is what is relevant in their lives. Everything else is lost. All of you are repeating the exact same mistakes that the Hausas made. That is why they are in trouble. And that is why they can never ever come out of it. They are all suffering from what I would, an advanced version of the Stockholm Syndrome. Can you imagine that these people came into their land and took it over and they cannot do anything about it? Hausa is gone. It took Fulani very many years before they came out of their shell to say we are Fulani. Remember before, many years ago, they told you we are Hausa Fulani. We are Hausa Fulani. Because that time, their subjugation of the Hausa race hasn't been completed. Now they have completed it. Have they not completed it? And what is happening right now? I ask you what is happening now. Fulani have now come out to tell you we are Fulani people. Is that not what they are saying now? They are not telling you we are Fulani. No more Hausa Fulani. What does that tell you? That the Hausa race no longer exists. Do you want the same thing to happen to you? Do you want the same thing to happen to your families, to your villages? Do you want your towns, let's say Obomosho, to be renamed into a Fulani name? Do you want Onisha to answer a Fulani name? Forget all the nonsense about unity of Nigeria. All they are uniting against is your common interest. Unless you prefer epileptic power supply, unless you prepare to live your whole life without running water, unless you want to live in abject poverty and deprivation, your only alternative is a revolution. Let nobody discourage you. All the countries of the world doing very, very well, they all went through a revolution. You must go through it. If you don't go through it, you can never ever survive as a people. Fulani will take you over. As simple as that. This very day, we are making it known to the whole world that the Muslim extremist dictatorship masquerading as a secular democratic government must be demolished. It must be demolished for you to survive. They have to be demolished. If you do not demolish them, your lives will end very, very miserably. I assure you. I assure you. The zoo is on its knees. Everybody knows that the zoo called Nigeria is on its knees. Who doesn't know that? Everybody knows. Nothing is functioning. You are all aware of it. When they say go and register for NIM or whatever, NIN or whatever rubbish is called, all of you trooped out without legislation, without any laws. Fulani can control you however they like. Once they announce it, Yoruba newspapers very foolishly and stupidly will support them because they want Tinubu as the president. And you are all dying every blessed day. You are all dying every day. Had you people risen up to say that what is happening in Nigeria is bad, there is no way that Fashoranti's daughter will not be alive today. That is the price you pay for duplicity. That is the price you pay for treachery. That is the price you will continue to pay until you rise up and say enough is enough. It is up to you to do it. You did it during NSAS. You can do it again. Can you imagine Fulani people telling you, if you remove Fulanis from Yoruba forests, imagine Fulani telling you, if you remove them from your ancestral lands, there will be war, and you are panicking. And you have not asked yourself, why are they not saying the same thing about the East? Why did they not say to Eastern Security Network? Why did they not say to me, if you don't stop evacuating Fulani terrorists from the forest, there will be war? Because they know. They understand psychologically that you don't have what it takes to resist them. Do you know why Borno State is still alive? Why you still have the Kanuri people in Borno today? Was because they resisted the Fulani centuries ago. You have to go back to history to understand how Nigeria came into existence. Fulani has been expanding from day one, from Senegambia. All the way from Senegambia, they've been expanding, and now they are in Okigwe. All the way from Senegambia. They are now in Okigwe. And you're asking us to somehow fold our hands and keep quiet because of 2023, because one idiot is going to come out to become a president, because of that rubbish, because of that nonsensical notion, we should fold our hands and wait until we are overrun by the Janjaweed from the Sahel. Is that how reasonable people think? Is that how people that wish to survive as a race, is that how they reason? It is very, very shocking that some of you do not understand what the Fulanis have in store for you. Very, very soon it is going to happen. And when it happens, your eyes will clear. And about whom you will see it very clearly. I was warning you. In 2014, 2015, 2016, they said he's a warmonger. He's a warmongering. I went to America and I told World Igbo Congress that this war you are avoiding is going to come to your villages. They said, no, it's not going to happen. What is happening today? When Yoruba was supporting the dead idiot called Buhari, did I not warn them that this evil you're supporting will consume you? They never listened. They never wanted to listen. IPOB is a terrorist group. You're trying to divide Nigeria. But Mietiana is not. People that you are calling bandits, have you heard anybody come out to say, please Buhari, since presidency is there defending terrorists in the forest, why don't you proscribe them? No, you cannot proscribe a Fulani group. Never. And all of you, we are supporting evil. When there is the proscribed IPOB, proscribed indigenous people of Biafra. These are Yoruba journalists writing junk. Every day they keep writing rubbish. But their land is under siege. Their land is under siege. And the Fulani will take it. It doesn't take time. So I am here today to encourage them that they must stand tall and be very strong, resolute. That is what Fulani does. They control the media. They have well-paid consultants all over the world doing their bidding for them. They have that woman at UN trying to lobby the world that everything is okay in the zoo called Nigeria. But you and I know that the zoo is not okay. You and I know the game plan of the Fulani. And what are you doing about it? Nothing. Every day you read, you lament, you complain. Every day you read, you lament. And that's all you do. That is all you do. You read, you lament, you complain. You do nothing about it. Your lives are being taken away from you. Your forests are being occupied. Your mothers are being raped. Your daughters are being abducted. And the whole national government, presidency, is supporting such people. And you're telling me that Nigeria is viably sustainable. Is that what you're telling me? That somehow this contraption is sustainable, it is viable. It can never be. Because the more you stay in one Nigeria, the more you are inviting the Fulanis to take over your ancestral lands, take over your villages, and to make life a misery for you. That is the end game. That is the outcome. If you doubt me, go and do a bit of research. Ask yourself, who are the Hausa people? Who are the Nupe people? Who are the Bachama people? All of these people were steamrolled by the Fulani march to the Atlantic Ocean. And now they're in Yoruba land. They're in their forests. They are in their forests. And who is going to drive them away from there? If not the Yoruba youths. Forget about your useless governors. Your elders are very strong. I love Yoruba elders. The way they behave, the way they talk. Very, very strong. They say they support Akeredolu. This is the governor of Ondo State. They support him in what he's doing. People must come out to say that enough is enough. When you travel to the north, do you live in the forest in the north? The Igbo people in Sabongeri in Kanu, are they living of course it's Hausa land, are they living in the forest? They came to the town, they work very hard, they build houses, they build mansions, they develop the entire place. Is that not what they do? What are Fulani people doing in our forest? Nobody can answer that question. They say that they're pastoralists. I want some of you who have had your breakfast this morning, please go to your fridge or go to where you keep your beverages and you will see pig milk. Pig. Some of us were raised on pig milk. For how many years now? And you keep asking yourself, what is pig milk? Pig milk is mineral. The same milk that the cows produce in Holland can be produced in the zoo. Tell me the country in the world aspiring to be a member of the UN Security Council where you move cattle from place to place. Are you people well at all? You so-called Nigerians, are you normal in the brain? I'm asking you a simple question. Show me a country that aspires to be in the 21st century moving cattle from place to place, telling me they're grazing. Which country is that? Please tell me. All of you don't have any shame. When you have people, an entire presidency coming out to defend a very primitive, archaic agricultural practice, then you know you're in very serious mess. You are in one almighty trouble, I'm telling you. You people are in a mess. The Holland that you get your pig milk from, do they move cattle from Rotterdam to Amsterdam? I'm asking you a simple question. But they produce the pig milk that you're drinking every blessed day. Why can't Fulani produce pig milk in Sokoto? Why can't they produce carnation milk in Kanu? They have the cattle. Before the white man came, did you see any Fulani in your forest? All these people talking rubbish about movement of cattle and movement of... I'm asking you, before Britain came and handed over Nigeria to Fulani, ask your grandfathers, please, or your grandmothers. Ask them. All this nonsense we are hearing today in this so